This is a presentation of a crisis communication plan for a hypothetical situation regarding an incident that occurred at Cambry & Associates law offices. Today a fire broke out in the offices of Cambry & Associates, which has resulted in injuries for a number of customers. The media quickly reported that Cambry & Associates ignored inspections recommending repairs and upgrades to their outdated gas furnace and fire sprinkler system. The scene began in the afternoon when the furnace, usually operated only on cold days, was tripped from an electrical disruption and began to heat up quickly. The combination of unstable electrical currents and combustible gas caused a spark which led to a fire being started. The fire spread along the back corridor, which housed several offices in which customers of the personal injury law firm were seated awaiting to meet with their attorneys. The fire sprinkler system failed to operate and evacuation efforts were thwarted. Local fire department response teams reached the offices quickly and put out the fire. However, several customers received first-degree burns in the process. All customers have been successfully treated and expected to make a full recovery. Company founder and partner Glenn T. Cambry Jr. will assume the spokesperson role to represent the organization publicly. The firm's marketing department will also be involved to execute the crisis communication plan. The public owns a brand's reputation. Therefore, measures to take responsibility, be transparent, show compassion, and own the story of what happened and how it will be resolved must come from the company head directly to the public. The crisis communication plan will address 4 target audiences in our efforts to limit and repair any damage from this unfortunate tragedy. First, the media. Crisis situations are often framed by the media coverage, but it's important not to let them set the agenda. We must own the story. This must be timely with a clearly written statement out to the media. Next is social media. In today's 24/7 world, communications on social platforms, it is more important than ever, since this is where you might find out about a problem from customers or clients. We must own the story and monitor for comments on social media. This must be a timely response to acknowledge what happened and apologize. Then there are our employees. Internal communications helps keep employees informed and engaged. By sharing executive commitment and responsibility for their problem, employees will know their role and vision for a company's solution. They can also attempt to add positive commentary to their own social media interactions regarding the problem. And last but not least, our customers. When other customers hear this news, they might be scared into seeking other legal representation for their case. However, when they can see how the firm is treating the injured clients and taking responsibility for the problem, it may increase odds they will stay with the firm. The public will make their own opinions of the accident if we don't set the agenda from the start. Messaging for the public could take a tone like this. Accidents can happen anywhere, and as personal injury attorneys, we help those who have been injured on the job to navigate the legal process each and every day. However, we are not immune to the possibility of workplace harm. It is with great regret that 4 customers were injured on our premises by a fire that broke out this afternoon. They received first-degree burns that have been successfully treated and are expected to make a full recovery. From all of us at Cambry & Associates, we sincerely apologize for the harm this unfortunate accident has caused. Although we knew of repairs to an outdated gas furnace were necessary, we had postponed the expense until the fall in preparation for the winter season. However, due to some electrical disruptions, an unexpected fire got started, even though the furnace was not in use during these hot summer months. We are currently working with the injured customers on appropriate restitution for their pain and suffering, as well as ensuring they receive the best medical care possible. We will keep you informed as new information is available, as well as dedicate ourselves to the importance of improved workplace safety. Sincerely, Glenn T. Cambry Jr., founder and partner of Cambry & Associates, attorney at law. After surviving the initial crisis with immediate responses to the media and public, we need to focus on long-term recovery. Here's an example for suggested messaging. In our efforts to learn from this tragedy and work towards better working conditions for others, we have dedicated a portion of our website to workplace safety. This is a place where we will share instances and solutions from other companies, as well as best practices for safe working environments. Our intention is that these types of accidents can be reduced and others will be better informed on how to handle them when they do occur, as well as be proactive in their safety initiatives. The progress on the injured customers will be followed and shared as new information becomes available, in addition to our resolving the furnace and sprinkler system upgrades to our office. Our employees undoubtedly will be shaken by recent events, and we must ensure trust, safety, and confidence in our response to this tragedy. So messaging to our employees could go like this: we made a mistake and we're deeply sorry. Against our better judgment to make the necessary repairs and upgrades to our gas furnace and fire sprinkler systems, we postponed the expense until the colder months when the furnace would be necessary. However, an accident occurred, a fire broke out, and people got injured. We are doing everything we can to provide medical assistance to the injured customers, as well as make reasonable restitution for their pain and suffering. Our ongoing efforts to provide workplace safety not only for our employees, but other companies will include a dedicated website portal to provide valuable safety information and regular updates on our repair progress and customer resolution. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your managers or assigned human resource representative. We understand this type of accident can be unsettling, but we want you to be heard and that your safety is very important to us. Sincerely, Glenn T. Cambry, Jr., and the executive team. The tools and channels we will use to execute the crisis communication plan will cover both internal and public outlets. On the internal front, we will email a letter from Glenn Cambry to customers and employees. We will hold a company meeting or town hall to offer open dialogue and answer questions about the tragedy, and we'll set up a company social media group for internal discussions to ask and answer questions and allow for private messaging. On the public front, we will send digital news release to journalists and the media. On social channels and blogs, we'll post an apology, we'll provide updates, we will announce our website changes, and monitor for commentary to engage and drive positive discussion. And we will also initiate the workplace safety pages on our company website. In conclusion, our ultimate goal is to protect the shield, the legal justice that this firm was founded upon. We help individuals and corporations in these same circumstances to navigate their options and reach a resolution in the face of adversity and crisis. The same applies to this firm. We feel this plan will limit and repair any damage to the brand reputation. We will address the media and social public, customers, and employees. We will take responsibility for our indiscretions for the repairs as well as the medical and legal bills of the injured customers. We will apologize and mean it while providing transparent information in addition to taking actions to help others in our situation with ongoing communications on our website and social media. From there, we will monitor media outlets and social channels to guide the discussion for the best possible outcome to our reputation. Thank you, and I hope you'll receive our recommendation.